Okay, you know that I don't usually talk on these videos, and I think you can tell by the fact that, um, well, you can just tell that this is not about my talent necessarily so much because I don't think I'm really all that talented. But as the song that you're going to see explains, when I was young, my dream was to become a star. Yeah, at that time it was probably more a rock star than a country star, but it became a country star, or it became the desire became came to be that I wanted to be a country star, and I don't know that I ever really thought that was going to happen, but it was my desire. It's what I wanted, and this song grew out of that. It's not 100% accurate to my life, but that's okay because that's what poetic license is about. I kind of wanted to do this video or this in order to help people to understand what my goal is in putting these on YouTube. And it's not because I want to become a star by any means. It's not because I expect to get hundreds of thousands of likes or even watches. But what it's really about is preserving my small talent for my family so that it will hopefully never be lost. Not that it's worth preserving for posterity's sake, but it's just when you're talented, you're kind of uh, moved to to show what you can do, whether you have good talent or a lot of talent, or whether you're just mildly talented like I am. Uh, the desire is there for others to see what you have accomplished. And it's not even necessarily an ego thing, although it certainly can be and often becomes ego, which is the scary part. When you get up on stage and people are clapping and enjoying what you're doing. And I've done quite a bit of that. My brother and I were a gospel singing team for about 12 years. And it was very enjoyable. We had fun. And I found out through that experience that I don't want to be a star going from town to town and show to show. That's not much of a life. Uh, your life is all about pleasing others, but it's also all about ego. And I guess my ego isn't as big as my desire to have my life with my family. So uh, that's why I wrote this song, in order for people to understand. And I also want you to understand that for many years before I started writing Christian songs, because you know that this channel is really about the Christian music that I have written. But for many years before that, I wrote a lot of secular songs, mostly country and or folk. Most of them you'll never see on this channel because they're horrible. But there are a couple that I consider halfway good, and that's what this song, I Ain't Going to Nashville, is about, or is, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the better songs. And so that can give you a gauge of how good or how bad my songs really are. But this is not about ego, I don't believe. I think it's really about preservation of what I've done throughout my life, because I started writing songs when I was 12 years old, and what I'm doing now in the waning years of my life, because I'm not that far from 70. Um, I can look back on it, and I'm very pleased with what God has done with my life. I'm not at all longing for uh, a life that I didn't have, because this is so much better. My life serving the Lord is much more important than serving ego and being out there for the applause and for the money. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much for listening to my songs and for giving me likes. And I know it's mostly family and friends, and that's okay. So thanks again. God bless you.
Well, Nashville's been a dream of mine most all my life, just to sing my songs on a stage lit up by neon lights. But I have come to realize I'm not going there. I'll just stay right here and not do a thing, 'cause I don't care about going to Nashville. For many years I pined along for a good guitar. I just knew that's all a man would need to become a star. Well, I'd write a song and I'd get it heard, and then I would go on an Eagle bus from town to town and show to show, and I'd make it to Nashville. But the years went by and I found that they were filled with stress and strife, and the obligations kept me here, and they became my life. And if Nashville gone, I'd have had to say, you'll have to ask my wife. And I can't see any room at night for Nashville. Well, the Nashville stars all sing and smile, and they carry on like a two-bit monkey dancing on a string or a Justin's pond. And their lonely days and their empty lives are in their songs. And the more I know, the less I think that I belong, singing songs in Nashville. Oh, the dream is gone, I find that I'm not mourning its demise, 'cause there's more to living day to day than singing in disguise. And my wife and kids all love me, but those fans would tell me lies. That is why I'm not going to Nashville. Now my years are full and I don't care about where I go. I'll just sing my songs at a nursing home or a talent show. Well, I'm kinda good, so I nod and smile when they tell me so. But should I win, there's one place that I'll never go. I ain't going to Nashville. Ain't going to Nashville. Ain't going